Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the NBA world lately: the Portland Trail Blazers and the massive relocation fee they might face if they decide to leave Portland. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me just say this: personally, I think this situation is a perfect example of how sports and business collide in ways that most fans don't even realize. It's not just about basketball, it's about economics, politics, and the power dynamics within the league. So, let's break it down. First off, the idea that the Blazers could be hit with a $1 billion relocation fee is staggering. I mean, $1 billion. That's not just a number, it's a statement. The NBA is essentially saying, think twice before you uproot a franchise. But here's where it gets interesting: the league's constitution gives them wiggle room to reduce that fee. What does that tell us? It tells us that the NBA isn't just about punishing teams for moving, it's about evaluating whether the move makes sense for the league as a whole. If Tom Dundon, the new owner, can convince the other owners that Portland isn't a viable market, that fee could shrink dramatically. And that's where the real game begins. Now, let's talk about Portland itself. The city is in the middle of a debate over whether to invest $600 million in renovating the Moda Center in exchange for a 20-year lease with the Blazers. On the surface, it seems like a no-brainer: keep the team, upgrade the arena, everyone wins. But what many people don't realize is that this isn't just about basketball, it's about the city's identity and its economic future. If the Blazers leave, it's not just a loss of a sports team, it's a loss of jobs, revenue, and a piece of the city's culture. So, when you hear about these negotiations, remember, there's a lot more at stake than just a lease agreement. From my perspective, the relocation criteria laid out in the NBA's constitution are fascinating. Fan support, corporate backing, the business environment, these are all factors that determine whether a team can thrive in its current market. But here's the thing: these criteria are subjective. What constitutes enough fan support? How do you measure their business environment? It's not like there's a clear-cut formula. And that's where the power of the league comes in. The NBA's Board of Governors has the final say, and their decision isn't just about numbers, it's about what's best for the league's brand and bottom line. One thing that immediately stands out is the historical context of relocation fees. Teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder, New Orleans Pelicans, and Memphis Grizzlies paid fees ranging from 10% to 20% of their value. If you apply those percentages to the Blazers' $4.25 billion purchase price, you're looking at $425 million to $850 million. But here's the kicker: those examples are outdated. The cost of relocation has likely gone up, and some observers are speculating that it could approach $1 billion. What this really suggests is that the NBA is getting tougher on teams that want to move. It's not just about the money, it's about sending a message. But here's where it gets even more intriguing: the NBA constitution doesn't make a relocation fee mandatory. Theoretically, the league could waive the fee entirely if they believe the move would strengthen the league. Now, personally, I think that's highly unlikely. There's no precedent for it, and it would set a dangerous precedent for other teams. But it's a possibility, and it raises a deeper question: how much control do owners really have over their franchises? Are they truly independent, or are they just pieces in the NBA's larger chess game? If you take a step back and think about it, this situation is a microcosm of the broader trends in professional sports. Teams are no longer just local institutions, they are global brands. And with that comes a level of financial and logistical complexity that most fans never see. The Blazers' potential relocation isn't just a local story, it's a reflection of how the sports industry is evolving. It's about the tension between tradition and progress, between community and commerce. So, what's the takeaway here? In my opinion, this isn't just about whether the Blazers stay in Portland or not. It's about the bigger questions: what do we value in sports? Is it the history and community ties, or is it the bottom line? And how much power should leagues have over their franchises? These are questions that don't have easy answers, but they are worth asking. Because at the end of the day, sports aren't just games, they are a reflection of who we are and what we care about. What do you think? Is the NBA's relocation fee fair, or is it too much power in the hands of the league? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of sports and business. Thanks for watching.